Welcome to me predicting Weekend Update jokes for the second week in a row. For those of you who missed last week, I'm doing this because I think Weekend Update in the way that they do it now is bad, and so I'm trying to prove that by showing you that anyone could do the jokes on Weekend Update. Last week, I was very wrong. I didn't get a single joke correct. And not only that, but there was only one headline that they used that was the same as the headlines that I picked, which was Trump gets COVID. I don't know what else to say besides last week was a failure. Let's just go and hope that it works out better than last week, I guess. Hello and welcome to Fake Weekend Update. My name is Kara Minix, and here are tonight's top stories. I think that's what they say. This week saw the first and only vice presidential debate for the 2020 election. I don't want to talk about it, but I think they will, so here goes. There was one standout winner of the night, the fly that landed on Mike Pence's hair. The fly hung out for 2 full minutes. The shocking thing is that the fly managed to pay attention to the debate for 2 full minutes. That is an inherently privileged joke, but Colin Jost is the living embodiment of privilege, so there you go. The Biden campaign immediately started selling fly swatters with the words "truth over flies" printed on them. As if anyone ever uses fly swatters. I don't know about you, but I typically just exist with flies in my apartment. Like, if they found a way inside, they deserve the air conditioning too. Alright, last fly joke. Remember when the most important fly in politics was that one that President Obama swatted during an interview? Those were the days. After spending 90 minutes dodging around questions like they're the bookstore on the day Mariah Carey's new memoir came out, Mike Pence insisted Kamala Harris answer his questions about packing the courts. Now, I won't outright say Pence is a hypocrite because of this interaction, but I will spell it. S-A-T-A-N. Kamala Harris doubled down to defend her record, an interesting choice considering how controversial her past as a prosecutor is for many liberals. She also insisted that Biden will absolutely not ban fracking, as if fracking is both amazing for the environment and an essential part of the American economy. At the end of the debate, both candidates' spouses came onto the stage to congratulate them. Senator and Mr. Harris looked like the best of friends while Mike Pence and his wife stood as far apart as they could without seeming like they were going along with scientists' suggested COVID restrictions. They look like a couple who absolutely despise each other but can't get divorced because of religious extremism. Oh, wait. The moderator of the debate, Susan Page, is the Washington bureau chief for USA Today. This just in, the next debate will be moderated by a reporter from People magazine. Susan Page had a very difficult time keeping Pence within his time limits and saying no to the candidates when they requested more time. At least she wasn't moderating the presidential candidates. They're even worse about taking no for an answer. Chris Christie has been released from the hospital after being one of many in Trump's inner circle diagnosed with COVID. So, congrats, I guess. The White House physician said that Trump has completed his treatment for COVID-19 and could resume public events as early as this weekend. He addressed supporters at the White House today and added campaign events in Pennsylvania and Iowa next week. Trump clearly doesn't realize that his fan base, many of whom are elderly, have a higher risk of coronavirus than many other groups. It's almost like he hates being president so much but can't admit it, so he's trying to incapacitate all of his supporters campaign event by campaign event. At this point, I honestly believe that Trump is just immortal. Like, he should have been dead already based on his lifestyle and diet, but now that he's allegedly getting better after having COVID and being in multiple high-risk groups, including elderly and obese, I genuinely believe he will never die. I'll probably die before him, but then again, I'm a woman that likes to walk alone at night, so... The format of that joke could work for Colin Jost or Michael Che. Colin Jost would just say something about doing lots of cocaine, and Michael Che is a black man in America, so... This week's presidential debate has been canceled after Donald Trump refused to participate in a virtual town hall. It's like he feels the compulsion to be blinded by Joe Biden's teeth in person, and it's not as mesmerizing virtually. On Thursday, 6 men were arrested by the FBI after conspiring to kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer. This is not the first time Governor Whitmer has faced online threats. She is a woman, after all. Trump seems to have previously stoked the flames, tweeting, "Liberate Michigan," after the governor instated mask mandates and stay-at-home orders. Though the men arrested have not claimed to be directly influenced by Trump, it's pretty clear that Trump has experience with holding people hostage. After last week's presidential debate, when Trump refused to condemn white supremacist group the Proud Boys and told them to stand by, gay men have taken over the hashtag, flooding social media with posts of gay couples being proud of their sexuality. "This is great. Twinks never get enough attention," said Neil Patrick Harris. Alternative joke, something Mike Pence. This week, the World Food Program won the Nobel Peace Prize. Last year, the World Food Program provided help to nearly 100 million people in 88 countries. The WFP said the award was a powerful reminder that peace and zero hunger go hand in hand. Someone should tell that to women everywhere who cope with fights with their boyfriends by eating entire pints of ice cream. Ooh. That's a really bad joke, and world hunger is a very serious problem, but I feel like SNL still makes stereotypical jokes like that, so here we are. So the Major League Baseball playoffs are coming up, and I was going to make a joke about it, but baseball news is so incomprehensible to me that I literally couldn't even figure out what was going on using Google. So that's the end. Sorry that every single joke was about politics, but that's what happens in the US during election years, so yeah. Hopefully some of these jokes make it on Weekend Update. Like, the whole point is that these jokes are not that good, so hopefully Weekend Update is better than this. Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. Bye.